We have failed our kids. Okay? Not we. I'm a teacher. I can't change your kid. You need to change your kid. Okay? You got to roll up your sleeves. You need to teach your son something. You got to teach your daughter something. Aren't you good at something? Anything? Like, are you good with computers? You can show, or better yet, you could have your child show you something that he's good at or she's good at. Maybe your child could teach you something. Hey, show me what you're good at. I really think that you got potential within you. And let's work on the things that you're good at. Let's get you confident. Let's cut out that negative. Let's expose what's living inside of you. Let's expose. See? It's now we're getting to the root of it here. We're helping. We're gonna rejuvenate this creature, this plant. We're gonna plant them in here. We're going to give them a lot of attention because plants and kids, our family, relationships, marriages, business, clients require a lot of attention, a lot of service. The way that we grow is by helping other people grow. The way that this plant is going to grow, this plant has been sitting in the corner for 2 years, unattended to, and it's dying. You can see it dying here. Our youth is dying. You can see it all around you. The negativity, the killing, the people projecting hate on each other. Right? Let's cut out anyone can be helped. Anyone can be saved. You need to roll up your sleeves, clean them off. There's no such thing as a bad child. There's no such thing as a bad kid. He's got spider webs on him. He's been sitting there so long, he's got spider webs on him. I hope he makes it. I hope this plant makes it. I think it will. I'm gonna really make sure he doesn't die. I'm gonna water him. I'm gonna fertilize him with the right stuff. Gonna get him. See, he just pricked me. That's okay. He's thanking me. He's thanking me for getting him on track. A little bit of correction is not bad. And get him back on track. Get him growing again. Get him proud of himself. Accomplishing small, little goals, growing slowly. Doesn't happen overnight. That's the key. There's this. My dad was an amazing communicator with everyone except his kids. That's the story with the coach that can coach everybody else but not his own family. But you know what he did? my dad, which was amazing, and I'm very blessed to have had my dad as my dad. Our parents, sometimes they don't. I mean, if you're like the first kid or the only kid, I'm sure you've seen your parents evolve. Because at the beginning, they've never been a parent before, so they they find out what works on you and what doesn't work on you. When you get out of line, beating you up doesn't really work that well, but disciplining you does. There's a saying that we have at the studio is discipline facilitates rapid learning. So the more disciplined you are at the studio, the faster you'll learn. So my dad, he was a sales manager for a very competitive industry, the insurance industry. Financial planning. Very, very competitive industry. And his salesmen were amazing. And Dad dressed up in a suit and tie every day. And I miss him a lot. It's Father's Day coming up, and when I see the struggle that other people have with their kids, I think of the struggle that my dad had with me, and how frustrated he was with me, and how I kept on letting him down when I was a kid. And then when you're constantly letting your parents down when you're a kid, you grow up as an adult. And then you just you repeat all the stuff that your dad may have told you, and it either inspires you to be better, to be greater, or it breaks you. And unless you can realize that our parents are not perfect and they loved us and they pushed us to greatness, sometimes telling your child kind of like this cactus, it's been sitting in it's not that I don't love the cactus. I kind of forgot about the cactus. I got a ton of cactus over here, and I'm going to be planting all the cactus that looks like it's kind of on the last egg. This is the most distressed one. Kind of looks like it's on the last leg here. So I'm going to attend to the one that looks like he's going to die first. But I mean, let's just put it this way. I didn't have there wasn't a lot of like, my dad, he encouraged me, but I kind of felt like I wasn't going to amount to much because I disappointed my dad when I was a kid. And then what you do is when you're disappointment and you're disappointing everyone, your teachers, it's not that your teachers are bad teachers or schools are bad. Kids have changed. Kids really haven't changed at all. Kids have been the same for thousands of years. They want to play, they're rambunctious. I've got a cat right here. He's only a year old, and he just wants to play and everything. And so we play with him. Right now he's outside. He's trying to eat birds right now. Little birds that we feed birds right here. He's never killed a bird yet, but he does love playing. And that's what kids love to do. Kids love playing. And, so you gotta play with your kids. You know? And you know what? Wearing a white outfit when you're planting a dirt is probably not a great idea. But I was getting ready to go down to the beach and do some Taekwondo training. If you want to learn more about this philosophy, you can go to jcburksmith.com. jcburksmith. J.C. Burke, B-U-R-K-E, S-M-I-T-H. And I wrote a book about this whole experience, about self-bullying, growing up, being bullied, and then how you could, like this cactus, like a child, like an angry child, an angry adult, an angry young adult. There's a lot of them out there. There's always been a lot of them out there. I mean, look at the news. Look at the news the last several years. Look at society. I think this cactus has some opportunity. I think our world, I think your child, I think your son or daughter, just got to give them a chance. Because you know, everyone wants to blame. Everyone wants to point their finger at whose fault it is. Whose fault is it? Don't get caught up in whose fault it is, okay? You gotta remember it's your child, and you can still save your child, okay? Still save them. Okay, drugs are not gonna save your child. Whether it's prescribed by a doctor, inhaled in the form of smoke, the only thing that's going to save your child like saving this cactus, you got to clean them up. You got to plant him in something that's going to make him grow or her grow. You got to find a plant, find a school. Don't just dump them in a school, okay? I'm talking about do my class with your child. Okay, learn something extremely difficult with your child. Grow with your child. Grow with your son or daughter. Do my class, smithkarate.com. Okay, I can help grow because I myself had to do it myself. But you got to find God. God lives within you, and we need to. God is basically like this pot. God is also the soil. Okay. God is this. God is the nutrients. Is the life. Is the body. Is the spirit. And there's ways of teaching our youth how to believe in something that's greater than themselves. But it's about believing in himself. Okay? So, I think this cactus has a chance because he's been planted and he's going to get attention. And I'm really excited about these new pots that I got. So I want you to get excited too about your life again with your son or daughter. And let's embrace the pain. Let's embrace the suffering. Let's not create it though. You don't need to create more pain and suffering with the child by criticizing them more. Frustration's good. You come to a precipice, crossing point, a fork in the road. And that's really when the greatest time. Now, I'm not an interventionist. I am not a doctor. I am not recommending any I'm just a broken human being, just like you're a broken human being. And I found that martial arts has been a wonderful tool to help me to heal the broken child that's within me, and you might even have a broken child that's living within your child that needs to be healed. Okay. Doesn't mean he's going to be perfect. Just means that he's going to have hope in himself again. Got to have confidence in himself. Right? So let's water this cactus and let's get him back to his full strength. God bless you, and happy Father's Day, and happy Mother's Day. And so here's the picture. Wouldn't it be great if that's a story for another day, but this is the picture that I would want this cactus to look like. But in our mind, we want our child to perform at a high level and get good grades, be able to play well with others, and love themselves and love others. But gotta find that love within yourself first before you can love anyone else.